I am terrible with names, so I'll just let you deal with the names.
Deal with it.
Yeah. Unless there's a set that's just incredibly easy.
Well, they're all split up, but we'll go. I've got a stack over here too, so we'll just.
Caroline County, Hamilton, Fuel, Moeller.
All right, Moeller.
Mueller. Yep, that's Mueller. You've got easy ones. Badels. Mueller.
Rencamp.
Yep, Rencamp. Toots.
Oh, you just gave me these. These are mine.
Those are yours. But
Oh.
we can, I mean, it's not a big deal.
Break it.
Here's 4 pitches of names.
You'll be fine. We won't get through all of them, I know. Tree Country 1330 WTRE. It's Fair News live at 5, coming to you live from the Farm and Home building, brought to you by Silking International. It is Monday night of the fair.
Good evening, everyone. Emily Versman along with Joshua Marsh for our Monday night show of Live at 5 from the Decatur County 4-H Fairgrounds. If you are joining us on the grounds this evening, we're going to talk about it a little bit. We're not really sure, but the National Weather Service does have us under a severe thunderstorm warning.
They do.
So we'll want to be careful. Keep an eye out for that.
We should probably call Randy Ollison, see if he can give us a little advice.
He may be able to help us a little bit with that. But it is also Family Day at the Decatur County 4-H Fair. The rides are open. They all take one ticket.
That's a huge savings. No matter the ride, no matter the fun, it's one ticket.
That's right. So there's still lots going on across the Decatur County 4-H Fairgrounds this evening, and we've got a great show for you once again this evening.
We do today with the beef and poultry shows. Those were both great shows that took place today. Horse and Pony Mini 4-H show today. We've got open class and 4-H projects are in. Now today we had the open class pie contest, and we'll switch hats for a slight moment. The Mayor's Choice Awards. So you got to have a little taste of these pies.
We did. We had a lot of great entries. I think there were 11 total across all the different categories. So we had pecan and apple and cherry, and what ended up being my favorite of the day was something a little unique. It was a pear honey. So congratulations to Miss Julia Hunter.
So describe that flavor to us. Now I know I'm pushing it, but describe that.
Well, so I'll just stick with it was unique.
Okay.
It was interesting. Of course, obviously, sometimes pear can be a little bit of a challenging cook.
Yeah.
And Julia just does a fantastic job with her pies. It was blind judging, though, so we did not know.
You had no idea who
whose was whose. But a great opportunity for a lot of different ladies to show off their pie baking skills. And there were some judges that actually came down and picked some different ones. And I believe her cherry.
I believe it was the grand champion. Yes.
So.
And I will tell you, I know they're working tonight to get the Mayor Choice Awards tagged here in the building. So you'll be able to make your sweep through the open class and see who were your picks this year.
That's right. And something fun that we were doing differently this year, and many thanks to Kathy Versman and all of the WTRE crew who have been heading up the open class, but she's the one that asked me to participate, and glad to do so.
You know, that Kathy Versman gets us into all kinds of things. So a lot of great things going on today. In the grandstand tonight, this is one of the bigger nights. I know we've had a great demo derby that was on Saturday. Last night for I believe the first time recently, had a rodeo that was a great turnout after that huge parade. What'd you think of the parade?
The parade was really, really long this year. I had heard that when the beginning turned into the fairgrounds, the end was just getting onto Park Road. So a really nice turnout. I think well over 100 entries and a ton of viewers along the route too. I think I did about 2,700 to 3,000 suckers along the route. So we had a great opportunity to connect with lots of people and hand out lots of stuff. And I think by the end of it, there was some kids that had 5-gallon buckets out there that I imagine were quite full.
I think so. And we do want to remind viewers, listeners, either one, you can go back to YouTube and watch that parade. It's on our channel at WTRE Radio. So if you didn't get a chance to see it yesterday, you can go back. But tonight in the grandstand will be the Stones Farm Service Pro Stock Shootout. It's the NTPA Region 2 Tractor Pull and Farm Stock Tractor. So gates are open. The pulls will start at 7 o'clock tonight. And it is $20 to get in the pit and $10 to get in the grandstand. So that's a big event tonight.
It is, and of course that starts at 7, but there's plenty of opportunity to get your seats, get your wristbands, go out, grab something to eat, and make it back in time.
That's right. I'm still making the circuit. So for lunch today, and I believe it's still going. If anyone on the grounds needs to correct me, please do so. But the beef folks are doing ribeyes down by the Rabbit Barn. It's there on the corner. I had one of those for lunch, and let me tell you, well worth it. It was delicious. So they do that kind of as a fundraiser, so feel free to go ahead and make your way down there if they're still open. But everything on the grounds has been delicious. I've not had anything bad. You were on the line today, I heard.
I did. I helped our fellow Optimist out with the lunch service at the Optimist tent, and we had a very good crowd. And if you're on the grounds, want to participate and support them, they're on their standard location on the north end of the fairgrounds.
All right. Now, we do want to thank our supporting sponsors. Again, Silking International bringing you the show, supported by Kokemeyer Brothers Feed and Grain, Decatur County REMC, Napoleon State Bank, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Decatur County Recycling, Byrite Auto, and Obermeyer Agri Group. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. We've got some surprises tonight that are going to drop in. Also, we're going to have visits from the animal shelter. Andrew from Laura's Ideal Rides. We'll question him some more about those rides tonight. And from the Agape Center, we'll have a visitor as well. We'll be back on Tree Country 1330.
Selkin International is thrilled to announce we have acquired Shirks International. Shirks has been a part of the Greensburg community for over 60 years, and we proudly introduce ourselves as the new owners and operators of international truck leadership in this area. We understand the importance of Shirks' legacy and the trust they have built over the years. We pledge to honor their storied reputation while forging ahead with our customer-centric approach. Silk International has been a family-owned and operated business for 54 years, and we understand the importance of our community, trust, and customer service. Together, let's drive forward for a bright future.
The Decatur County Fair is back, and so are Byrite Auto's Fair Time Deals. Byrite Auto is offering what you have been waiting for, the fairest, craziest deals of the year. Mention you heard us on WTRE for $100 gas to go with your crazy fair deal purchase. Come to Byrite Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today for the fairest, craziest deals of the year.
When you have a busy day, every minute matters. That's why the Decatur County Memorial Hospital Pharmacy offers a variety of services to help you receive the care you need to best fit your lifestyle. With a free home delivery option for Decatur County residents, a walk-in retail pharmacy, and a drive-through service, you can choose the option that allows you to receive the medications or prescriptions you need both quickly and conveniently. Our pharmacy proudly accepts all major insurances and offers discounted over-the-counter medications at our retail pharmacy. Another way DCMH is helping you receive the quality care you want close by.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Decatur County REMC has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter, work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and Decatur County REMC can show you how. Take the next step to go electric, then put the power of Decatur County REMC to work for you. Decatur County REMC, your touchstone energy cooperative and your source for power and information.
Welcome back to Fair News Live at 5, coming to you live from the Farm and Home building, brought to you by Silking International. So much going on, a lot of 4-H shows taking place, and honestly, 4-H kind of wraps up as we hit the beginning of this week and in the fair. We do want to recognize our 10-year 4-H members, quite a few of them this year, and it's the entire list that we have, and so we're just going to kind of swap back and forth on it. We're going to start with Lydia Balzer,
Addison Baltus,
Hope Barker,
Madeline Bowman,
William Cathy,
Emma Evans,
Elizabeth Fissy,
Elizabeth Flesher,
Christina Fogg,
Paige Gauk,
Evan Graves,
Jack Hamilton,
Luke Hatton,
Evan Howell,
Aubrey Kennedy,
Jacob Kinker,
Landon Kinker,
Charlie Kramer,
Aiden Kress,
Olivia Krieger,
Michael Kolpensky,
Alan Lecker,
Samantha Luddle,
Reed Messer,
Irene Moore,
Bridget Nobby,
Lance Nobby,
Lizzie Nobby,
Megan Pearson,
Ty Pratt,
Paige Reisman,
Claire Spreckelson,
Lyric Stilley,
Olivia Wechter,
Zaruna Sharp.
Blaine Wagner,
I got it. We got it. Yeah. All right, that's all of our 10-year 4-H members celebrating them this week. We've been able to talk with a few of them this year on the air, and if any are around and want to chat, we'd be more than happy to have them join us. And another important thing that's been going on that we need to remind everyone, the Decatur County Junior Leaders and the Fair Committee are collecting the food donations. That's in the trailer next to the headquarters building, and it will go through the entire fair. They will fill the white semi-trailer. Whoever has the heaviest load compared to any other county participating this year, they will win $5,000 towards the Decatur County 4-H community. So everything also collected will go back into our community. So we're looking for those heavy things such as water, cans of green beans, all of those good kind of things. So again, that's going on the entire length of the fair.
I think the great part about that is it stays right here in the community, and I know we talked about that a couple days ago, but if you haven't donated yet, there's still plenty of opportunity, and you can bring that out anytime. I know some folks were dropping off stuff middle of the day, so that works out well too.
You can bring it anytime, and if you are also just wanting to give a monetary donation, you can do that. The committee will go out and purchase the food for it. So I believe that we have a guest. All right, she's going to come on up, and here we go. You just never know. We have these little pop-in guests, and we just love them. She's with the Union Chapel United Methodist Church. She is with the Lemonade Stand. All right, what's your name?
My name's Karen Myros.
So tell us how long you guys have been doing this as a church.
This is 65 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes. My grandfather, it was his recipe, and from the Adams Methodist Church. And we went to Shelbyville and Greensburg, and we actually had 2 stands at Shelbyville at one time, and then the fairs were in the same week, so then we just chose Greensburg.
So how do you guys schedule and keep the booth staffed? Because you guys are busy.
Yes, it's just the congregation at Union Chapel, and we have a schedule. We all sign up. And usually it's families, per night. But, yeah, everybody volunteers.
So obviously you do stay pretty busy. How many lemons do you go through? How many gallons of lemonade? Or what does that look like annually?
Boy, we squeezed 2 days. And I don't remember how many. We have boxes of lemons. And I think we had 45 of the containers of fresh lemon juice, and then we buy the sugar, and then of course water, and that's what it is. And you can try and break it down, like if after the fair, if we have lemon juice left, we try to break it down. It doesn't taste the same. It's got to be made,
on location, right?
Well, on location, or that amount. All that amount at one time.
All right. Do you know how many cups of lemonade you generally sell?
Oh, you guys are asking hard questions. No, I do not.
I'm just amazed. I know I drink 1 cup every day, so right there is 7. Right. All right. Now, if we're looking for you here on the grounds, where can we find you at?
Oh, we're right at the entrance of, what building is that? Is that
the commercial building, north end of the commercial building.
Okay, the commercial building. And we've got a big sign that says lemonade. It's only $2, and it's good.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
All right, thank you.
All right. You don't want to miss a cup of fresh lemonade. It's absolutely delicious.
It is, and something else that was happening today, we do have some show results in, so I think we'll cover a few of those while we wait on our next guest. So dairy showmanship, grades 3 through 5, Caroline Schutte, as 6 through 8. First place was Teresa Muller, followed by Caroline Schutte, and then 9 through 12, Teresa Muller, and then followed by Oliver Hamilton, and then in the dairy showmanship extra, Hannah Fuel and Ella Kuntz.
Very good. I've got some results from aerospace. So in aerospace, the grand champion state fair entry went to Ezekiel Dillon. The champion went to Chloe Kramer, and that was an intermediate. And in advanced, Elizabeth Flessner taking the blue champion, reserve grand, and state fair entry.
Under the Holstein for fall senior calf, we had Caroline Schutte, followed by Reed Whipple. Holstein senior calf, Emma Nobby, which was reserve grand champion, followed by Oliver Hamilton. Holstein Junior Summer Yearling Heifer, Hannah Fuel, which was grand champion. Holstein Junior Yearling Heifer, first place, Hannah Fuel. Second, Hannah Fuel. Third, Hannah Fuel. And fourth, Wade Schutte. And then under Holstein Intermediate Yearling Heifer, Lizzie Nobby, followed by Emma Nobby. Senior Year Heifer, Emma Kuntz, followed by Oliver Hamilton. Third place, Lizzie Nobby. And senior second year was Hannah Fuel, Lizzie Nobby. Third year was Hannah Fuel and Elmer Reinkamp. Fourth year cow, Hannah Fuel. And then Jersey senior calf was Brody Badel and Carson Badel. Jersey summer junior yearling heifer, Brody Badel. And then junior yearling heifer for the Jersey, Carson Badel. Jersey intermediate yearling heifer, Brody Badel and Chase Muller. And then to kind of round out our Jersey cows, we had 2-year Carson Badel, which was grand champion, followed by Brody Badel. And then under 3-year, we had Teresa Muller, reserve grand champion, Carson Badel, and then 4-year Brody Badel.
All right, I have got basic crafts in the beginner going to the champion blue, Olivia Schwering, and Ava Doy with blue, reserve champion. Intermediate, that's grade 6 to 8. The reserve champion, Lane Scudder. The champion and reserve grand champion going to Lily Asher. Advanced grades 9 through 12, reserve champion Paige Reisman, and blue honor champion, grand champion, and state fair entry going to Madeline S. Bowman.
Up next, we'll switch over to the Pygmy Goats. Junior Pygmy Weathers, first place, Ariana Thomas. Second place, Chloe Kramer. Pygmy Goats, Senior Pygmy Weather was Reese Beaver, first place. Timothy Pratt, second place. Charlie Kramer, third. Ariana Thomas, fourth. Pygmy Goats, Mother-Daughter, Timothy Pratt was first. Ariana Thomas, second. Product of Dame, Timothy Pratt. And Senior Doe Pygmy 2-year-old or under 3 was Timothy Pratt and Reese Beaver.
All right, we now have Chris Ramey joining us. Chris has worn several hats this fair for 2023. First of all, congratulations on a successful parade.
So happy it went well. I couldn't have done it without everybody's help.
All right, how many total entries do we know?
111.
Not too bad at all. Yeah.
And we made it all the way down to the end, and we had the different route, which I think most people got the memo, so many kudos to you and your team for getting all of that out. Well, the whole team seems to have really put in a lot of effort to get the parade headed down Park Road, a great turnout, and it seemed like a very good attendance. And if people want to know more about that in the future, how would they find out about that?
Going on to the Facebook page here for the fair, the Decatur County 4-H Fair.
All right, now Chris is here tonight on behalf of the Decatur County Animal Shelter. They've been doing some fundraising down in the grandstand area, so tell us about that.
So this year, as part of my duties on the fair committee, was trying to find somebody to fill the pits concession stand. And the Greensburg Decatur County Animal Shelter said that they would like to do it. Thankfully for everyone who's donated, they had a lot less cost associated with it, so they could bring more donations in. Right now I don't have a total, I just know that they've made quite a bit, and also they have some different bios and pictures of the animals that are available for adoption down at the concession stand.
So the money that they raised is in addition to how they're already funded. What does that money go towards?
So it kind of goes under an unrestricted line item, which is going to be used for things like toys for the animals in their kennels out in the yard, general upkeep if there's different things throughout the facility. I know one of the things she's working towards is getting another air conditioner in the back. That money is going to be used for that new air conditioner to cool down that area there for the animals.
One of the other things, obviously the Animal Control Office and Animal Shelter do a lot of work, and they also have a very prevalent online social media presence in getting in contact, and they're also looking for volunteers. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, one of the things, the Greensburg Decatur County Animal Shelter, believe it or not, only has 3 employees. Everything else is ran by volunteers. We have some long-term volunteers. We have some kids who just come in and work a couple hours during the summer. If you're looking for something to do, to get the kids out, to get them out, those dogs enjoy being out of their kennels and walking. Another thing is there's always some type of a project to do. Whether it's cleaning a kennel, it's painting a wall, it's being outside and pulling weeds. Definitely organizations. We've seen Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. We've seen the Rotary Club, several different places come out there. So if you ever want more information on that or the animals that are available, you can go to their Facebook page, which is just Greensburg Decatur County Animal Shelter. Or you can call there and speak to Mindy. She's the shelter director, or one of her amazing kennel techs there. They'd be glad to help you.
Can you tell us what they do have for sale down in the pits? What are they selling?
So they have Sloppy Joes. They have pops, various pops. They have nachos and cheese. They have pulled pork, candy bars. I believe that's about it.
A little bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
Get your snack. All right, and they are down in the pit portion of the grandstand, correct?
Yes, they're down in the pits each evening until the end of the fair. Biggest thing, I will say it is cash only. I know that's been a lot of questions. So if you do not have cash, stop at the headquarters building, get some money out of the ATM, and come down and see us.
All right, Chris, thanks for being with us tonight on behalf of the Animal Shelter.
Tonight's track event is the Stones Farm Service Pro Stock Shootout, the NTPA Region 2 tractor pull and farm stock tractors. Gates are already open. Event starts at 7, $20 for pit passes, $10 for grandstands. 5 and under are free. I think they're going to probably, hopefully, try to get it in. I know we sort of led off our broadcast a little bit about the weather. We're all keeping an eye on it. Everyone will be updated as we go about. But go ahead and plan to get down there, get your seats, and find the right place to watch the tractor pull.
That's right. And again, they do have, there are benches, but there are also, you can bring your chairs and set up your chair where you want and be comfortable on the hills. So I will take a quick break. We'll be right back, and more special guests to come tonight on your Fair News Live at 5, brought to you by Silking International.
Kolkmeyer Brothers Feed and Grain has been handling grain for area farmers for almost 50 years, with locations in St. Paul and Fairland. They supply corn to the Evan Williams distillery and are your Purina feed dealer. Kolkmeyer Brothers Feed and Grain. They're at 102 West Pearl Street in St. Paul. Phone 765-525-4309. That's Kolkmeyer Brothers Feed and Grain of St. Paul.
Hello, this is Joe Mormon, President and CEO of the Napoleon State Bank. 120 years ago, what started as a small-town bank in 1903 has now grown into a strong, locally owned bank with 7 branches that serves Ripley and Decatur counties. A bank that is thankful for our customers and employees and has continued to stay true to who we are. Now that's something worth celebrating. Learn more about our 120-year history at NapoleonStateBank.com.
The Napoleon State Bank, not your typical bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tree Country 1330 WTRE. Welcome back to our Fair News Live at 5, brought to you by Silking International. Now, we've got with us one of the Boy Scouts. This Boy Scouts booth here is a staple in Decatur County.
It is. It's a great opportunity to pick up a drink as you walk by, and it's right here on the west side of the commercial building, so it's right outside of where we are in the Farm and Home building. So if you'd like to stop by and watch part of the program or be a part of it, you can, Farm and Home. And then, of course, online at WTRE Radio on YouTube and on air, both on AM and FM.
All right, we've got Alex with us. He is a Boy Scout. So we were just talking. You've been in Boy Scouts for several years.
I have. I've been in Boy Scouts since first grade, and I'm now going into my junior year, so about 10, 11 years now.
So the money that you guys raise off of the pop, and that's what you sell, pop and water, tell us what that money goes for.
So every year the Boy Scouts have basically a set of dues they need to pay off, and the pop sales here and also the popcorn sales we do around October and November help pay for those, basically. It pays for, like, Boy Scout, like, every year the Boy Scouts have a dues to be in scouting in the first place, but also there's dues for going to summer camp and high adventure camps that will help further along the scouts' experiences and also help them get things that allow them to get closer to getting Eagle rank.
So tell us about the Eagle rank, because that is absolutely the top of the bar for the Boy Scout organization.
Yeah, so it is the highest rank of the 6 or 7, I can't remember off the top of my head here, but it's about the highest rank that a scout can possibly get. It means that you've achieved basically the highest honor as a kid in scouting. You can't really get much higher than that until you get to an adult, basically. And it will look really good on things like your resume and stuff, because it's like a really high honor that even the president gets signed off for. So I forget this.
So when do you start working towards that Eagle Scout?
So you start off in Cub Scouts when you're first to fifth grade, around that era. But once you get to Boy Scouts, you basically it just starts whenever you get to Boy Scouts. It stops when you turn, the day you turn 18 is basically when you stop. So you have about 8 years, I guess, maybe. Might be exaggerating on that, but it's about 8 years, maybe 6 years. I don't know.
Okay, so now tell us, over at your booth, tell us what you have for sale.
So we got Orange Crush, Diet Pepsi, Pepsi, water, Mountain Dew, Diet Dew, and Dr. Pepper.
Okay, and what do you charge for a drink?
$2 a piece, and then we also have a special going on right now that goes the whole week, that if you buy 4 pops or drinks in general, you get an extra one for free.
All right, very good. How many are in your Cub Scout troop, or your Boy Scout troop, I'm sorry?
About 10 or 11, that's the scouts that are actually there. Some of them show up to meetings. It's a hit or miss sometimes. It's about 10 or 11.
All right, and you guys all work this stand this week?
Yeah, everyone that is active at the meetings should be working at least 3 shifts, basically, which we have 3-hour shifts throughout the day that basically go till the fair closes. You have to work at least three of those to pay off all your dues for the year.
Now, if you're out there listening and you want to become a member of Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts, how do they go about that?
So basically, if you stop by the pop booth, we can probably tell you more about it, but really you just need to find a place where meetings are happening. Then you might be able to just go there and talk to one of the adult leaders to see if you can get signed up. Or I know at North Decatur there have been back when I was a Cub Scout, there were there was a person that came around and gave you handouts to say hey, join Cub Scouts. I'm not sure if they really do that too much anymore, but if you know a scout or if you know a place where scouts are meeting, you can probably just talk to them and you can probably get in through that. Or just come by the pop booth. We'll probably get you started.
All right. Thanks so much for being with us tonight and for all that you guys do here in the community. We sure appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Once again, if you're looking for a drink and you're on the grounds, head over to the Boy Scouts. And I tell you what, they know what's in one of those coolers and just whip it out, and amazing by the end of the week.
They do a great job and are been a longtime staple here as well. I know we've been really kind of touching base with a lot of our longtime. We had Smyrna and the Lemonade and everybody else that has 40 years. So a lot of long-time staples here at the fair.
We sure do. That's one thing in Decatur County is that they come and they stay and we enjoy it. We will take a quick break. We come back and I think it's just about time that Andrew from Laura's Ideal Rides is going to join us and we'll talk about some more rides tonight on Tree Country 1330. We'll be back.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Selkin International is thrilled to announce we have acquired Shirks International. Shirks has been a part of the Greensboro community for over 60 years, and we proudly introduce ourselves as the new owners and operators of the International Truck Dealership in this area. We understand the importance of Shirks' legacy and the trust they have built over the years. We pledge to honor their storied reputation while forging ahead with our customer-centric approach. Silk International has been a family-owned and operated business for 54 years, and we understand the importance of our community, trust, and customer service. Together, let's drive forward for a bright future.
The Decatur County Fair is back, and so are Buy Right Auto's Fair Time Deals. Buy Right Auto is offering what you have been waiting for, the fairest, craziest deals of the year. Mention you heard us on WTRE for $100 gas to go with your crazy fair deal purchase. Come to Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today for the fairest, craziest deals of the year.
When you have a busy day, every minute matters. That's why the Decatur County Memorial Hospital Pharmacy offers a variety of services to help you receive the care you need to best fit your lifestyle. With a free home delivery option for Decatur County residents, a walk-in retail pharmacy, and a drive-through service, you can choose the option that allows you to receive the medications or prescriptions you need both quickly and conveniently. Our pharmacy proudly accepts all major insurances and offers discounted over-the-counter medications at our retail pharmacy. Another way DCMH is helping you receive the quality care you want close by.
Welcome back to the WTRE Live at 5 wrap-up show for the Decatur County 4-H Fair. It is a beautiful Monday night. We're going to get it all in. Tonight's show is, of course, brought to you by Silking International, Kochmeyer Brothers Feed and Grain, Decatur County REMC, Napoleon State Bank, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Decatur County Recycling, Buy Right Auto, and the Overmeyer Agri Group.
All right, good evening. We are joined now with Andrew from Laura's Ideal Rides. We got to talk with you some on Saturday, but first of all, let's kick off. It's Family Day, so what's it look like out there?
Well, families are coming out. It's one ticket a ride tonight. All rides with any ticket from advanced sale to 10 years ago to tonight. All rides are just one ticket, and all the family rides are starting to fill up already.
All right, there are several rides out on the Midway. Let's kind of just do an overview of what rides came to Decatur County this year.
Oh, well, we have a new last year to the fair. Here are the big yo-yo, the big swing ride, and the zipper ride, which was a family favorite years ago, but there was a newer version, and we brought that out here last year, and that was new last year. And this year, for family rides, we have the little puppy dog ride, the flying puppies. The little groovy buses are already filled up with families. The spinning dizzy dragons, which have been a favorite, and of course the merry-go-round or carousel is packed with families already again tonight.
The carousel, you can't not have a carousel in the Midway, right?
Oh, it's something that's a staple at a lot of events, and Decatur County, it has become a staple.
Now, I can't remember the exact name. When I was a kid, we called it the Gravitron, but you've got it out there where you stand and it spins.
Yep, we have a newer version, one of the newest ones in the country, called the Centrifuge, and it's just a newer where it has more different safety features and whatnot, and it's, that's still a favorite. Kids still like getting stuck to a wall in the spaceship, but it is something I do not like to go inside.
I think back to that ride, do you still just stand there and hang on?
There's no hanging on. Centrifugal force gets you, and then the wall raises up.
All right, now another favorite here, Decatur County here, many people talk about is the boat, the ship.
Oh, the big Pharaoh's Fury ride, yes. That's a favorite as well, and you can hear screaming from opening till close.
All right, and then you've got a new funhouse this year?
New funhouse last year, the Toontown Funhouse.
Yes.
With all cartoons, with cartoons playing in it, and some different tricks and whatnot from a different pathway, from different fun houses, I guess you say you will, in the past. And then this year we have a new spectacular ride called the Orbiter.
Yes. So describe the Orbiter to people.
Oh, it's got like 6 arms and spins around real quick, and then the arms spin. That's another one that's a teenage thrill ride that they seem to go on over and over again without any reciprocation for just riding those rides constantly.
Now, also the Scrambler, I believe, is out there.
Yep, we have the Sizzler out there as well. Yep, and that's we've had some form of that ride, I believe, for probably almost our entire tenure here, and it's a generational ride.
Now, you growing up in the business, were you one that ever rode rides, or was that just kind of not so fun anymore?
Not so much. I enjoy the looks and making sure they're clean and proper, and have always liked all of that, and making sure they're lit up well. But as far as riding them goes, I've been more a fan of a carousel or Ferris wheel type guy.
A little tamer, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, you guys also offer on the Midway a lot of treats out there.
A lot of treats: fried Oreos, funnel cakes, corn dogs, cotton candy. We have all our novelty food items out there.
All right. So what, we're a little over halfway through the fair this year. Tell us kind of the overall perception of how this fair for Laura's has been.
This fair it's been a very nice turnout from what we can tell. and numbers don't lie. And it's very nice to see a lot of newer energy brought in by some old faces back into this fair, and it's good for the community, good for the entire area, and it's the city of Greensburg should be very proud of this. That something to hang your hat on. This fair is really perking up, and the attendance the last 2 nights, I've peeked my head in the demo derby and the rodeo, and they both seem well attended, and they both seem to be pretty good family-friendly shows.
Now, I know you had the puppy ride came in new this year, but that was a long wait to even get that here.
It was, supply chain issues are on everything, even the carnival and amusement business. That was about 2 years in the making for that, and but we couldn't be happier. We work with manufacturers. We work with a lot from America, but a lot from all over the world, and that is a manufacturer combined from Italy and Ohio to put it on the roads legally in the United States. And it was 2 years in the making. It's the first one of its kind. So that's another reason it took a while.
I heard a review from my 7-year-old nephew, and he said it was amazing.
Oh, okay. I like amazing.
It's
I
amazing.
like amazing.
Now, just sneak preview any other new rides on order that we may be seeing?
That is, that's something we're always working on, and that's something that we will probably reveal to Decatur County Fair Board come January, what we got new cooking.
All right. Well, we thank you for joining us. We know you're a busy guy and have a lot going on. Again, one ticket ride tonight.
One ticket a ride tonight, and then tomorrow night, we open at 6 p.m. Tomorrow is 2 for Tuesday. 2 people ride for a price of 1. So
buy one,
bring
get
a date,
one.
bring a buddy, bring a friend, get in pairs of 2s. Buy one, get one at the ride. And then Wednesday, with the help of the generous sponsors, REMC, I believe.
I believe it's REMC.
With the help of REMC, they sponsored free parking. So free parking to come on out and spend whatever tickets you got. They could be from 50 years ago. They're still good.
And that's the important thing to remember. So say you don't get you've ridden all you can ride.
Don't
and you
throw
still have
them in
tickets.
the trash.
You bring those babies back next year,
No,
right?
That's the good thing about a long-term relationship is we just keep taking them.
Well, and I just learned as well, and it's a sister city to ours, but the Versailles Pumpkin Show, you guys will also be there.
Yes, we'll take them there too.
That's
Yep,
right.
down in late September. Yeah, but first let's get this great fair in, and we're looking for a great run, and Mother Nature is cooperating with us.
We're going to cross our fingers for tonight.
One day at a time,
That's
1 hour
right.
at a time.
That's the way to look
It's
at it.
beautiful to me out there, just a little hazy.
That's true. We can't control that.
No,
so.
ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Weather policy. If we have like a lightning strike, when do we say?
Well,
whoa?
we at different rides we have different protocols when it comes to wind and lightning and whatnot. But we will let you know there's plenty of places to take shelter at the fairgrounds, and right now it looks good.
Okay.
So we're going to go as long as we can.
Keep riding. One ticket
Yes.
ride. Keep riding, and when we need to.
The good thing out here is I think you can see a storm coming all the way from Columbus when you look
can.
west.
Yes, it's very open. So yes, so keep riding those tickets. One ticket ride night. Andrew with Laura's Ideal Rides. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having me again.
All right. Thanks so much. Again, it's just one ticket ride night, which is a great thing. Again, one ticket gets you on any ride out there, and you can enjoy what you're doing. So we'll take a quick break. We come back. I believe we've got Robin with Hillbilly Corner. She's going to talk a little bit about her ice cream, and we still have the Agape Center to come as well, and so much more. We'll be back on Tree Country 1330.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Decatur County REMC has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter, work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and Decatur County REMC can show you how. Take the next step to go electric, then put the power of Decatur County REMC to work for you. Decatur County REMC, your touchstone energy cooperative and your source for power and information.
Kochmeyer Brothers Feed and Grain has been handling grain for area farmers for almost 50 years, with locations in St. Paul and Fairland. They supply corn to the Evan Williams Distillery and are your Purina feed dealer. Kochmeyer Brothers Feed and Grain. They're at 102 West Pearl Street in St. Paul. Phone 765-525-4309. That's Kochmeyer Brothers Feed and Grain of St. Paul.
Hello, this is Joe Mormon, President and CEO of the Napoleon State Bank. 120 years ago, what started as a small-town bank in 1903 has now grown into a strong, locally owned bank with 7 branches that serves Ripley and Decatur counties. A bank that is thankful for our customers and employees and has continued to stay true to who we are. Now that's something worth celebrating. Learn more about our 120-year history at NapoleonStateBank.com.
The Napoleon State Bank, not your typical bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Live at 5 from the Decatur County 4-H Fairgrounds. We hope that you're enjoying the beautiful Monday evening out here with us. We have our next special guest. It's Robin from Hillbilly Corner, who is new to the fair this year. We keep talking about traditions and those that are setting up, but you are selling some of your ice cream that you also sell in the store out on Highway 46 between Greensburg and Columbus. So
Correct.
Welcome. Robin, tell us a little bit about Hillbilly Corner and the ice cream that you've got for sale here at the fairgrounds.
Well, Hillbilly Corner is just outside of Greensburg off of 46, past Forest Hill as you're headed towards Columbus, before you get to Pumphrey's Hill, if you remember that. We are just a farmer's market. We have ice cream, deli meat and cheese, some farmhouse decorations, and then our big thing for right now is seasonal produce. We start out in Florida with produce, and then we move to Georgia, then we come to Tennessee, and then we come home. So all the produce right now is all local produce grown by people right here in our community and surrounding communities.
And here at the fair, you've set up an ice cream booth kind of exclusively. It's on the west side of the commercial building, which if you're familiar with our radio broadcast and broadcast here, we keep talking about the west side of the commercial building, sort of just north of the Midway, south of the main entrance off of Park Road. Talk a little bit about your ice cream options that you have for us here this year.
Well, we only brought 8 flavors. In store, we carry 16 and getting ready to expand that. But here we have 8 flavors. And this is ice cream that is made in Wisconsin, in Madison, Wisconsin, by a family-owned business. And it is considered premium ice cream, which means that it has very high fat content, which makes it really creamy and rich and yummy and not so great for you if you're on a diet, but in moderation, it's good stuff.
I did happen to pick up some chocolate the other night from you, and we were talking about that, which is great, but I guess I didn't know, but tonight is a special night for you because you're also doing a little fundraising activity.
We are. I have a real heart for people in our community, and we have Diana Kurtman's family that is struggling right now with traveling expenses. Her son is battling cancer, so we're raising money for their family for traveling. They travel 3 hours one way to take care of grandbabies while they're in the hospital and battling this huge battle. It's been going on for quite a long while.
Well, that's so great of you, and you have lots of different opportunities, and plus people can help support the cause, grab some ice cream from you. Cash only, I did notice the other night, just to point
Correct.
that out. West side of the commercial building. Anything else you'd like to share, or how could they follow along with Hillbilly Corner if they want to keep up with you?
We have a Facebook page, and we post quite a bit. People probably get sick of my post, but we post it almost every day. We are closed on Sunday, Mondays, so just so that people know that. But we have a Facebook page, and we have a website as well. We have information at the booth. We have a customer appreciation coming up on August the 22nd from 4 to 8. So we'd like for everybody to come out and get appreciated by us for all the support. Decatur County has been great support for us, and we appreciate everybody in the county.
Well, thank you, Robin, for joining us, and please be sure to stop by and support Hillbilly Corner and all of our other vendors that are out with us this evening.
We're giving you permission to eat the high-fat ice cream. It's okay. Tonight, it's for a good cause, right? That's right. So tonight, check out the ice cream and get you a dip that you're going to love. I think we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back. We're going to talk with the Agape Center and be back on Tree Country 1330.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Overmeyer Agri Group wants to thank you, Decatur County and surrounding counties, for over 40 years of business. We enjoy working with you and are looking forward to serving you for many years to come. We are the top grain handling and drying business in southeast Indiana. Overmeyer Agri Group believes in quality products, superior workmanship, and are committed to serving the needs of all our customers with distinction. We are open weekdays from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday by appointment. We are large enough to serve you, yet small enough to care. And we offer quality line of Brock bins, unloading and drying equipment. Why not give us a call today, or even better, stop by our showroom and enjoy our antique memorabilia while you find out the latest in grain handling and drying equipment available today. Call us at 812-663-4020.
Tree Country 1330 WTRE. Welcome back to Fair News Live at 5, brought to you by Silking International. We're now joined with Gerald from the Agape Center. You guys are prominent in the community and do a lot of good for the community. So can you kind of tell us what the Agape Center does do?
We try to help if your electric is being shut off. We try to come in and help. If your church can't help you, we are a group of the county churches have band together, and we try to keep your electric on, your water on, maybe take care of your rent. We have a food pantry that we hand out food. We take and we try to get people to get back in society. We try to get them a job. We try to get people on their feet, because anybody can be within just a heartbeat. And so we try to do what Christ wants us to do and help each other out.
Do you know how many years the Agape Center has now been in existence? I know it's several.
It's 20 years, I think. Now, I like I said, I think. That's one of the questions I didn't look up.
That's okay. Now, you guys recently moved to a new location.
Yes, we're out by Tops in the Springmeyer Insurance Agency building, and we're open 2 days a week, Tuesday and Thursday, I believe, by appointment. You've got to make an appointment, and when you come, we will. Our volunteers will fill out the paperwork on you to make sure of what we're doing, and bring your bills. If you don't bring your bills, you're going to have to make another appointment, and the ladies there will guide you in what we believe would get you on the right path.
Now, how did you get involved with the Agape Center?
Years ago, one of our leading citizens in Decatur County, Oris Reese, come to my church, and I had worked a lot of Emmaus walks with him, and he insisted that I come to a meeting or two, and once I got started, I just stayed with it. Okay.
All right. So again, the Agape Center is there to help those that are in need. And is that just for the city of Greensburg, or is that for Decatur County?
It is for Decatur County and Decatur County only. Now, I'm not saying we haven't helped somebody outside of the county, but that's not what we were set up for. We were set up strictly for Decatur County.
All right. And again, electric bills, help with rent, all of those daily necessities.
What we really need is the county churches to join. We have 16 churches that are on the books, but we'll say there's 12 show up probably, and we need as many churches in this county. There are 60-some churches in the county, so we don't really represent the county very well yet, and we would love to have as many churches join as we can. To join is simple. You bring a donation of some dollar amount, doesn't matter how much, and a letter from your pastor stating that you will be their representative, and you can be on the Agape Center board. And we meet every the second Tuesday of every month at 6:30 at the branch is where the Agape Center board meets.
All right. If you're interested, is there a phone number that someone can call to get either assistance or to become part of the organization?
Yeah. It's 4273.
222-4273. Thanks so much for being here tonight and spreading more news about the Agape Center. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Once again, that Agape Center here to help Decatur County residents. This night has flown by, Josh.
It has. It's almost time for our actual wrap-up and look at what is ahead tomorrow. But yet this evening, we've got right here in the Farm and Home building the frog jumping contest at 6:30 by Farm Bureau. That should be a lot of fun, and so we're going to get out of the way so it can get started. 7 o'clock, fashion review, and of course 7 o'clock is when the Stones Farm Service Pro Stock Shootout, the NTPA Region 2 tractor pull and farm stock tractors begins. Of course, $20 for pit passes, 10 for grandstands, 5 and under free.
I do want to let everybody know that if you're watching at home on YouTube or listening, we are going to carry the frog jumping contest live. I'll be anxious to see the frogs that show up. It's always a big contest. And then, of course, Miss Decatur County has to kiss that frog. That will be, we'll see what happens.
That's right. And of course, it is Family Day. All rides take one ticket on the Lures Ideal Rides Midway, so be sure to participate in that this evening as well.
That's right. Again, we want to thank Silking International for bringing you Fair News Live at 5, as well as supporting sponsors Kokemeyer Brothers Feed and Grain, Decatur County REMC, Napoleon State Bank, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Decatur County Recycling, By-Rite Auto, and Obermeyer Agri Group.
Although we are making our way into the final few days of the fair, there's still lots of great things happening. So looking ahead tomorrow to Tuesday, July 18th, 9 a.m. is the Horse and Pony Fun Show. And then, of course, the Tom Swain contest is tomorrow evening at 6:30. That's always a great, great event.
It is. For someone that's not aware of Tom Swain, that's showing one animal of every species with the exclusion of horse and pony. So it's dairy, it's beef, it's goat, it's sheep, and swine. So you have to, very quickly when you make your way into that contest by winning senior showmanship, you've got to be ready to learn fast and learn how to show those animals. So that's always a great contest to watch.
It is. And so that'll be at 6:30 tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and we will carry that live on WTRE, and you'll also be able to watch it here on YouTube.
If you're not going to make it to the Tom Swain or afterwards, join here for the Dane Clark Band in the Farm and Home building. That will be at 7 p.m. And then tomorrow's grandstand event is the Southern Indiana Dirt Drags, Truck Drags. That'll start at 7 o'clock. Gates open at 4, $15 for pit passes, 10 for grandstands, 5 and under are free. And then as we heard from Andrew at Lures Rides, tomorrow is 2 for Tuesday. That's where he was encouraging everyone to find a buddy, and you buy one, get one at the ride, as he said, and the carnival opens at 6.
That's our night to go ride the boat.
That's Emily's night to ride the boat, and we encourage everyone to come out and participate for the last couple days. And of course, we'll do another wrap-up show tomorrow.
We will,
and then we'll be back on Wednesday,
and that will be the final on Wednesday. So
That's
we're
right.
going to go grab some dinner, continue the circuit, as I like to call it. A lot of good food out there. I saw some corn on the cob. I saw some pretzels. Like, there's just a little bit of everything out there.
There is.
So, all right, we want to again thank everybody for joining us tonight. All of our guests, we've had amazing guests up to this point, and the next 2 days are stacked full as well.
Thanks to all the WTRE staff, both behind the cameras and at the radio station, to everyone at the fair who helps make it possible. And for Emily Versman, I'm Joshua Marsh, and this has been Live at 5, on site, online, and on air with WTRE.